there and life comes at you fast. You guys were going to be in the States. Life will come at you so fast. Unless you actually really know where you're going, it actually totally miss out. And persevere.
My name is Reverend Dr. Julius Weche, and we've had this ACAD Mentors lunch so that we can have conversations with those mentees who have been able to succeed and get admission into top world-class universities, and those admissions also come with scholarships. So our conversation is with those who have now obtained those scholarships and admissions so that they can now challenge and encourage the younger mentees who are behind them, specifically those who have recently done the national KCSE exams. So those who have done the KCSE exams and have done very well, like Ernest who is here, he got a straight A of 84 points from Alliance. He can now stop just thinking about local universities here where he still has to pay fees and maybe get a help loan, but can now start considering top world-class universities like Harvard, the Ivy Leagues like Yale, and where he can be able to be admitted on scholarship and on merit.
Writing and journalism, and he got me to the club. My name is Ernest Ching. I finished high school last year, and I was blessed to get an A of 84. From this session, I can say I've gained a lot. First of all, I came in here not knowing exactly what it is I want to be, and not knowing exactly the path that I want to follow to get what I want to be. But through the advice given by the various mentors who we've had and their testimonies, I've seen that for you to get what you want in life, it takes a lot of effort, and two, you have to know who you are. You have to find yourself. Like they said, go to the grassroots and sort of build on yourself and know what it is that you want to be. As of now, I want to basically just follow all of my interests. I want to first of all apply for the SATs, hopefully get into one of the great universities such as Stanford, and hopefully be what I want to be in life and who I'm destined to be in life.
Like me, I have a lot of challenges. I'm aspiring to be an international model, but no one in our community understands that. They say, no, that's not right, it's wrong, you don't have to do that. My name is Mohammed Maria Manisa. I've learned a lot from this conversation because I had passion in modeling. Now I've learned a way forward, how I can do it. I have something, I know where to start and where to end it. I'm so grateful for that.
From ACAD, now 2013, my final year of high school, decided to give it my best shot so that I can start from somewhere. So then, actually enough for, I got my... So my name is Shadrach Lilan. I cleared high school in 2013. I was able to get my main grade of A, and currently I'm a student enrolled at University of Pennsylvania, waiting to start first freshman semester in this year in September. So I've been a member of ACAD since 2020. From this session here, what I can say is not only have I gotten some more impetus to do what I love, because as speaker here said, it's important that you have a grassroots so that you can be able to anchor yourself to it and so that you don't lose your personality. And personally, what I like to do in my life is, as I go out there to study in the US and work wherever I can, so I love to come back once I've gathered all the skills, the knowledge and all the resources that I need to come back to the grassroots to empower the people, help those who are disadvantaged, not because they chose to be disadvantaged, but because it was out of their will. They didn't know.
I really needed to have something I'm doing after graduating high school. I decided, okay, I'll sacrifice this, and I can't even remember feeling the heaviness of walking from Umoja to town, because I think I knew what I wanted.
My name is Michael Mutier. I am a mentee and associate of ACAD Africa. I am also a student, currently on admission for scholarship to the African Leadership University in Mauritius to go this September. Now I'm really grateful for the opportunity of being able to sit and learn under these great men and the lady we've had today. I think they've brought to light a lot of things that I knew of, but I didn't know the particular details about them with regards to how I should live my life with a vision and the knowledge of what I want to do, where I want to be, and what I want to do for my community. So I'm really grateful for the opportunity of being here with them and getting all the wisdom I've received from them.
What is what has happened between 2012 and 2015? From Form 3 student in high school, not really sure about himself, to a hustler in Nanyuki. Sometimes.
My name is George Valiani. I am a peer mentor. I'm in team with the Active Education Group. It's been an amazing experience. From my first of them in 2012, it's been a chance to walk with them, to be guided in careers, in my social life, in my thinking. It's literally changed my life. Through that process, I've been able to go through the whole process of mentorship, changing my outlook on things, helped me adapt. From the session today, it was a really good chance to sit with people who've been outside Kenya, who've been in the UK, United States, and go there often, and just understand what their perspective is of the world outside there, because I will also be going to study in the United States. And it's really good to just have people who experience in those places sit down with you and give you some guidance. I'm very passionate about architecture and media. Architecture specifically because I want to build low-cost housing for people, because I think there's so much material in our world that we do not use, and we can use it to give humane conditions of living for people. And media because just like how the academic group has taken the time to impact my life, I want to use that to change other people's lives.
From places I've gone, I've been asked the question, how do I find a calling? People think it's a very out there type of thing. It's often very simple. Like if you live in a certain community and God has given you certain gifts, and that community has certain needs that you can fulfill, that instantaneously becomes your calling.
My name is Teddy Warrior. I'm the president of Africa 2.0 Kenya and director of Africa 2.0 in Eastern Africa. First, we need to do these sessions of engaging or dialoguing with the youth, because that's one of the best ways to transfer knowledge in real time to people who can put it to use immediately. Actually, all the youth in Kenya, because they're so much disconnected from the rural areas, they need to be going to their villages as much as possible. You can even go 4 times a year, in April, January, December and August, or you can go once a month, because the more you know yourself, the higher you can rise.
But yes, they are, especially in social sciences. The sciences are quite different because it's very specific and it's sort of results driven. So it's much easier to sort of tailor your application in science and get a scholarship for social science.
Yes, I think it is. There's a saying that says, learn from other people's mistakes rather than your own. And I think that's the whole point of mentoring. You get to see how life sort of develops from the perspective of someone who's much older than you, someone that's sort of trodden the path. And I think it gives you more direction and more confidence in sort of making decisions on what it is you want to go ahead and do in life. And for those who are not here, please, please, please take your time out. It is certainly worth your time to come and learn and gather from the wisdom of those that have gone before you. It makes your life so much easier because you actually jump so many other hurdles that you would have to go through rather than hear from someone and sort of skip that hurdle and know what to do. So please make the time.
With architecture, I'm just trying to build some good homes for people in poor communities. And concerning media, I'm one person called Simply Do. It's a positive media movement and has stories of ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Just to make us shift our minds from you must be someone big in the government, you must be head of an NGO to touch someone's life.
To make them understand that modeling is not a bad thing, because it doesn't make you to be a bad girl or something. It just makes you do what you like and do what you love the most, because that's what I have passion, but I've never gotten the opportunity to do it.
Looking forward to implementing what they've shared, tailoring them with my visions and purposes, and also my mission, which is to make change. I lead a movement called Lead the Change, Be the Change, where we conduct monthly charity and voluntary events feeding street kids and street families, empowering the ladies. We're doing that every 5th of every month. We empower the women, we educate the kids, and we also kind of provide information on how the women can start their own businesses and can facilitate a means of livelihood that can assist them to move on the street. So I really look forward to the coming days and the coming months in the future, especially with the platform at ANU in Mauritius. Looking to also be working with Africa 2.0 and just making change in Africa and in general Kenya and my community.
So those are the kind of things that we're very happy about, because we have a lot of bright young people who should be given all the facilities they have and are available in order to be able to succeed, but we are not creating an environment where they can know that. So we believe in two things. Our values are based on, first of all, Proverbs 29:18, that where there's no vision, the people perish. We want bright young people like Ernest here to be able to have that vision for that kind of success. And secondly, Hosea 4:6 that says people perish for lack of knowledge. We want Ernest now to have knowledge of what he needs to do in order to be able to apply and get that kind of a mission. And then finally, there were the mentors like myself, Teddy Warrior, Esther there from the solicitor in the UK, who are able to now talk about our experiences of being in the US, in the UK, around the world. We can now put a context in terms of this success. So we thank you very much as a camera crew, honoring us by coming and sharing our day with us. Thank you.